Yes, hello. Hello, my fans. I am David Bowie, speaking through this one. Yes, we are both artists in some way, so we do understand each other. We both create. I created, he created. I am still creating where I am at this time. Yes, to all my fans, I love you. I always will. And I hope you enjoy my music still. I know this one is a little bit a fan of me. He has his favorites from the 80s, which I know many of you had. And that's good. Let's Dance, China Girl, both classics. It's good to see that my music are living on through you. And that many also are. Making use of my music in their own work, you would say. Yes, my life in London, my upgrowing was good. My artistic life, of course, began very early. Already in the teenagers, I grew interest for creating and theatric and music. And I soon got picked up by people which wanted to make me to a star. But of course in those times it was easy to become a star. The pop music and everything was really much in its infant stage. So, yes, well, that's history now, of course. So, I love to create, as this one also does. Just started to understand who he is. So we all find out who we are, different stages of the life. Sometimes we need to go through different stuff before we realize who we are and what and why we are here. But you all are artists in your own way. You all can create whatever you want if you want it. Yes, my latest album, Before I Passed Over. I love my song Lazarus. It tells a story about what I was going through before I passed over. So we all have expectations and realizations about what heaven is, what it means to cross over. But I knew that since I was a very spiritual man and did reflect over religions and other stuff, cosmic stuff, I did had my view on heaven, and I'm not disappointed. It is of light, it is of love, it is of consciousness and what you are, who you really are. The limitations of Earth, of course, creates unique opportunities, but it also locks you down to a physical matrix, you could say, a third density. I'm now starting to learn about these things, and it's quite fascinating. Yes, enough about the spiritual stuff. My work with Freddie Mercury was very much some of the brightest moments in my career. And yes, I met him up here, and we are, of course, talking, creating, and we both loved London. And yeah, like to discuss and party together. So Under Pressure is a song which I like very much in my work, because the life as an artist can be very much under pressure from both yourself and the outside, as this one has tasted a little bit in his younger stages of life. But this one has problems with humans in general because of his past lives and his endeavors as other creatures incarnated as felines and others, meeting up with humans, which haven't been very pleasant all the time. So, but we have both resided on Mars. My Martian lives was peaceful, connected to Maldek, and we traded and lived in love. This was before the wars and the hard times became problems on these worlds, which eventually destroyed Maldek and laid Mars into ruins because of the wars going on. This one very much lived in those times, hard times, where life on Mars started to vanish, you can say, because of the destruction. But that's the alien stuff. Yes, I'm starting to see that side of me now, exploring my consciousness, as this one is down here. Yes, he is a lucky man to get to do this, because he is creating from all different genres of being a creator. Very much what I wanted to do, but which I did from another point of view, you could say. I was very into theater and movies. This one is writing and drawing. So he's doing some of the things I really wanted also to do, but did in small portions, you could say. But this one is also doing it in small portions, going along with the so-called baby steps, you could say. Yes, we all have our own path, don't we? And when we pass, we are meant to pass. I lived a good life, and I'm happy for my wife and children, and the family, and my fans. Not many get that opportunity to live that kind of a life in luxury and of greater love, greater creation, the ability to do what you love and earn that amount of money. But the money wasn't really what I was after. It was expressing myself in every kind of way to be that which makes you happy on earth, which you all can do if you tap into your expressions and talents that do what excites you with no regard of the outcome. So this one is struggling with his ego, constantly riding the roller coaster of emotional static in the human endeavor. But that's what makes you so fantastic, that's what makes humanity so much appreciated throughout the universe. All that you are for everybody and what you learn. Those other races out there. You are quite unique, and in the end of my lifetime I really started to appreciate being a human, what it gives you, the ability of the love and the family life and the food and the human touch, you can say. That humanity has so much potential which is untapped into, that you will tap into in the coming decades and centuries to come. So, as this one also has the artistic means in himself, he is holding it back because of his fear of humans, but is trying to release it, trying to undo it, as many of his past lives also has been warlike and creating some karma issues. But enough about him, we're not here to discuss him, although I find him fascinating in many ways. I see myself in him, but at another point of view, you could say. Yes. Freddie Mercury was a very good friend of mine. I love him, alongside Cher and many others. And I do hope you connect with your creative side and make love that which gives you strength during your time down here, because love is the most important thing. It's not easy always to see that, because of the, which I have learned, vibration of Earth is so low, but you can still create and become whatever you want if you just want it enough. If you, of course, do not get harassed by the control of others and the power hunger of other beings, humans, which want to dominate you, because this is a huge problem down on Earth, which creates turmoil and war. But if you can free yourself from it, try to forgive, try to create, because the solution for your humanity, as I can see it from this point of view, is forgiveness. And if you can forgive each other for your mistakes and learn from this and become more of heart love, you will create a more peaceful Earth. And many of us would like to see that come true. But do remember to dance. Do remember to do whatever you love. In a positive way, of course. Because that will create mankind's paradise. Much love to my fans, and to my family, and to the humans down on earth. Continue to create and listen to my music. Just live your life. Be happy every day if you can. Much love from David Bowie. Go in peace. Oh, thank you.